guys, it's Viv with Stitches and Seams, and today we're here to talk about the Baby Lock Imagine. So if you want to find out more, stay tuned. Hi, thanks for joining me today, guys. So today is for a review for the Baby Lock Imagine, and it's love. Really is love. Okay, so let's just go ahead and show you why you want to love this machine right here. Jet air threading. If you have never heard of jet air threading, or if you've never experienced jet air threading, run, don't walk, to your nearest Baby Lock dealer and have them show you what it is. It will change your surging life. You will no longer be irritated by changing your thread. You'd be happy to go ahead and match your thread to your garment. Let's see. Yeah, it's super fast. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to unthread my loopers, because we all know that that's the biggest pain in the tush, and I'll show you how to quickly rethread it. Okay, so just one sec, let me grab my scissors. Okay, so this, I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. It is a little bit loud. I'm going to tell you that is, if I can plug it up, there we go. That is my one not so happy about this machine thing, is that it is very loud. I have another serger. It's an old Singer that I got secondhand, and it's not even as loud as this one is. It is really loud, but it is excellent. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to cut our thread, or not. There we go. Cut our threads. Okay, those are our looper threads, and now I'm just going to go ahead and use the pedal to run this out. She likes to run across the table. I need to clean my desk off because it's covered in dust, and so when it's really dusty, the little suction feet don't work. So okay, now the other thing, there's no order. You don't have to memorize an order or pull out a manual every single time that you need to change your threads. So first things first is there is a, hopefully you guys are gonna be able to see this. There's a knob over here, and it has a little green, hopefully you can see that green line, and then you need to push this button in. So hold that button in and turn this until, I'm not doing this very well so that you can see. So open this cover up also, because this is where the, let's see if you can see this here. Okay, so you see all the little mechanical-y bits. So here's where the loopers are. She needs a bit of a dust. So I'm going to hold this button in, and I'm going to try to reach so that, slowly turn it. Okay, did you see those shoot right there? Okay. These little tubing bits right there. Okay. So, now you don't really need to see my face, you need to see this part. Okay, so no need to do it in a certain order. So we're gonna grab our thread, right? Now, this also does not have tension knobs, if you haven't noticed, because it has automatic tension. So you want to listen, right? Listen for this. Do you hear the click? Okay. So that means it's in the tension discs. And then there's a little thread guide here. Okay. You want to pull out enough yarn. Sorry, I'm thinking about knitting now. So pull out enough thread to get you a goodly piece. I kind of like to do one that's like double the length. See that? Okay. So then here, I'm going to move you closer again so that you can see what I'm talking about. This is the little switch for left and right, or no, left and right. Wow. So we're going to put it over to the right because it's L for lower looper. I don't think you're going to be able to see those, but so we're going to put the thread in, right? It's not very staticky here today. Arr. That's what gets me is my own fingers. They get in the way, or I pull the thread out accidentally. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're not caught on any of these little bits down here. Okay, so make sure your thread is not caught around anything. And you're just going to, I'm hoping you can see this. Use your finger and you're just going to, see, don't get caught on that lever. Kind of run it in there, all right? Boop, 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 boop. This is like the longest part of it. And the more you get down in there, the easier it is. Like the longer bit of thread, you'll have a shoot out, which makes it easier to grab, obviously. So, let's see. Okay. I'm hoping, I'm going to put my hand here, so hopefully you'll be able to see it shoot out. Okay, you guys ready? 1, 2, 3. It didn't come out there. It came out that one, baby, in lower looper. Durr. Okay, so see, it shot it out. Then you just take it and run it around the back. There. So just pull it through the back there. Can you see that? There you go. Okay. Now we're going to do the upper looper. So we want to make sure we turn our switch over to the upper looper, and then we're going to listen for the click. Okay, I'm going to run it down here through the thread guide right here, see? And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to pull yourself out a goodly amount. I do double, but you don't have to. And guys, I do apologize if you hear noise in the background. I am trying to upload a video, so the computer is kind of loud. And the neighbors' kids are out playing, because you know it's still hot in Texas, so they're outside enjoying it. Okay, so we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to make sure that we don't get caught up on any knobs or levers or anything. Run, keep going. Can you guys see what I'm doing? So I'm just using my finger to kind of push that in there. Okay. Okay. So if you have the patience of a saint, you can keep going. I'm going to tell you that I don't. So here we go. Did you see that? Hopefully you did. And that's it. It's threaded. My needle is already threaded. So, and because I right now I'm kind of like in a garment sewing phase, I am using a 3-thread, scooch back here. I am using a 3-thread overlock. I listened to the Sewing Out Loud. Is it Sewing Out Loud? I think it's Sewing Out Loud. I can't remember. Podcast, the one with ZD and Mallory. But anyway, so for actual garment finishing seams on a garment, because you don't sew a woven garment with a serger, okay? That's not what it's for. You can sew a knit garment with a serger, and in that case a 3-thread overlock narrow is going to be your best bet. Also, for your seam finishes on your woven fabrics, woven garments, a 3-thread narrow overlock is going to be your best option. It's going to give you a nice seam finish without the extra bulk. So that's it. I mean, did you see how fast that was? It was so fast. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to thread this overlock or serger, depending on where in the world you are. And just, in my opinion, it's one of the best on the market. I don't cover stitch right now. I one day would like to do that. So I don't, I don't need like a big, the Evolution, or no, it's not the Evolution. It was the new one, the Triumph, which is, it's pretty cheap. But yeah, I don't see a need for that one right now. I love my Imagine. My husband just got it for me for my birthday this year, and I have yet to find anything that she'll sew. And so, like, seriously, big thick straps when I want to make a bag or whatever, and I'm like doing the ends, she'll serge right through or right over that. When I have done bags and I'm doing zipper insertions. Sorry, here, this is a weird angle. There we go. Maybe that's better. Bit better. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, I mean, I haven't found anything that she won't sew. She sews lightweight knit, heavyweight knit, lightweight woven. I have done rolled hems on her, and they're gorgeous. Seriously gorgeous. I've made several blouses where that is just, because it's really, the fabric frays very easily, so it's just easier to do a rolled hem. And so just a couple of button changes. There's no tension that you gotta like figure out. There's a chart that you get, and let me see if I can reach it. It's like a little guide, right? And it has the 2-thread flat lock and the blanket stitch, ladder stitch, and then right here is the 3-thread rolled edge. It might be mirrored on you guys, I'm sorry, but seriously, you change your stitch length, your stitch width, and the stitch selector, and that's it. And then you, depending on how you want it to look on your fabric, you just adjust the length of your stitch, and that's it. That fast. It's so awesome. And I'm trying to think of any other negative things that I have about it. And I can't think of one. Seriously, just the how loud it is. That's the only drawback to it. Because my husband and I, he games and I sew. And so we're in the same room together, because otherwise we would be separated, and we don't want to be separated. We want to hang out. So, oops, sorry. So, yeah, it does. It gets a little bit loud to where he can actually hear it through his noise canceling headphones. So that should tell you how loud it can be. But that is it. That is the only drawback. This is an excellent serger, excellent for the cost. And of course, like I said, with the other baby lock, if you buy a baby lock, that means you're buying from a dealer. And when you buy from a dealer, you have a much better experience overall, and through the purchasing and the owning and servicing of your machine. Of course, hopefully you'll have an awesome dealer like I do, which is Tammy from So Much More in Nederland, Texas. So I do hope that this has helped you if you were kind of on the fence about it. If you guys have any questions, I will do my best to answer them. So just leave them down in the comment section. And I think that's it, guys. Thanks so much for joining me today. And you guys take care and you have a great day. Bye.